Fears over the coronavirus are spreading into the local BC economy. The Chinese restaurant and food services sector is facing a dramatic downturn in business. Tyler Orton with Business Vancouver is here. And Tyler, are lower mainland Chinese restaurants being impacted?
Yeah, very much so. They're being hit hard, in fact. The BC Asian Restaurant Cafe Owners Association, as well as individual restaurant owners and managers, are ringing alarm bells right now. They say that establishments that heavily rely on clientele of Chinese descent are reporting as little as 10% of their restaurant capacity is being used by diners since this outbreak was first reported in January. Now, this is very notable because it's hitting during Lunar New Year celebrations, typically the busiest time of year for these establishments. Now, officials from the Restaurant Cafe Owners Association say that at least 3 establishments have suspended operations so far since January. And they say that they don't expect the industry to fully recover until at least the summer months. So tough go of it right now for these businesses.
Yeah, that is going to be quite the wait as well. Summer is still a long ways away. Hopefully it all comes back. Okay. How about Cineplex? Shareholders are getting ready to vote on whether to accept a takeover bid worth $2.8 billion. Is this going to change the landscape for movies?
Well, I would just look at who's making the takeover bid. It is UK-based Cineworld, which is already a massive global chain. And so coming under its umbrella, it will likely change the movie-going experience for Canadians that visit Cineplex's 165 theaters across the country. Number one, there's a lot of speculation that Cineworld will introduce its own unlimited monthly movie passes to the Canadian market. There have been some attempts here, much like what we've seen in the United States, but it just hasn't worked out in Canada so far. So this deal for $2.8 billion, it already has the support from proxy voters. So if the votes go the way that they're expected later on this morning, the deal will likely pass before the summer. So maybe some of that Oscar momentum will carry this deal through today.
Okay, well, we'll be watching out for that. Thank you so much for your time. That's Tyler Orton from Business of Vancouver. Thank you.
Thank you.